Right, welcome back to another TK41 Collectibles video. This figure was teased about 100 years ago at one of those events in America, I think so, and then it suddenly come out of nowhere. MMS768 Range Trooper. Let's have a look at this one.
TK421, why aren't you at your post?
Because I'm busy buying collectibles, sir.
Alright man, load your weapon.
Right, let's take a look at this box. So excited for this. Hot Toys exclusive. It was limited edition to 2,500 units. A picture of the figure there looking amazing. Picture of figure on the bottom there with this solo banner, snow scene on there, looking fantastic. Picture of the figure on the side as well. Let's get this lid off. And there's the inlay card, the Imperial cog at the top there, and then a picture of the figure with some Photoshop effects there, obviously, with the blaster rifle firing off, but that's looking absolutely stunning. And there he is in all his glory. I mean, this has been on my wish list for years and years, so I can't wait for this. Let's have a lock at it.
There's one. Set for stun.
Right, as always, let's take a quick look at accessories. If you want to skip this, links in the description. So we'll start off with this blaster rifle. I mean, this looks fantastic, this. I think it's actually a sniper rifle as well. So it's got an extendable stock at the back. Some great details on it here. You see like this metal kind of ring at the back as well. Looking good. I like the red bits on it, like red sight on it there. Good detail on it, liking that. And then we get a set of 4 gloved hands, looking really good. A bit of like the armour on there. The glove effect looks really good there. It's got that extra kind of padding under the on the palm there. Looking really good. We've got an open gesturing one. Trigger weapon holding hands and a pointing one, and then 2 relaxed on the figure. And then we just get the base. Star Wars Range Trooper standard base with standard grabber that you can just pop anywhere. Shame they didn't give us kind of a snow effect or like the train surface effect on there, but it is what it is. Looks good. Let's get onto the figure.
Give me regular reports, please.
Right, and here he is straight out the box, and I think already it just looks absolutely amazing. Let's have a closer look at this. Right, like I say, it feels like I've wanted this figure for so long. Like when it first got kind of teased, that was before I was even collecting Hot Toys, I think, but you kind of find out about these things as you're going along collecting, and this kind of popped up quite a bit, but never saw the light of day until now, and it was limited to 2,500 units, and it was basically announced and then released the following day. But the announcement photos looked ace, the blogger photos looked amazing, and in hand it looks absolutely incredible. Well impressed with it. I love the helmet design here, it looks fantastic, sort of like a cross between a Shore Trooper and a Death Trooper. I love that golden kind of visor, reflective visor. Looks absolutely stunning, and the weathering goes all around the helmet there, looking fantastic. And then you've got this faux kind of fur collar on it, absolutely stunning. That looking absolutely brilliant. Let me know in the comments whether you managed to get one of these or whether you still fancy picking it up. So moving down the figure, we've got this amazing, almost like snow trooper armour at the front. Like there's this big scratch, not scratch, but like all this weathering, like maybe blaster shots or whatever across the front of it. And we've got the red little, whatever these are, red little details on the buttons here. And then this pipe work going into it. Detail on it is absolutely phenomenal. And then like the little notes of blue here, and then these pouches along the belt. It's just looking absolutely superb, this. And then on the forearm they've got this, again, another panel with like notes of red on it, and a little panel on there. And then on the back, if I move up a bit, there's like a cutout in the coat where we can see like this, you know, the kind of trooper sort of details on the back, what you sometimes see. The fur feels dead good as well. The coat is absolutely phenomenal, and there's some little details here. These little canisters that pop in and out. Obviously I'll be keeping them in. No need to take them out, but it looks like you can remove them if you wanted to. But the coat is just looking absolutely, it feels ace as well. I can't even tell what kind of material it is, but and it's like proper fur lined and everything in there. It just looks absolutely brilliant. And then we move down onto the leg area. He's got these kind of thigh protector armour here, looking amazing again with all these little details that I never really noticed in the film, but obviously they were there, and then all this like kind of weathering on it. It just looks really good. The details on it are crazy. And the material on the legs feels like a bit like the material of the coat as well, like the outer coating. Not like a pleather or anything, but just not a standard cloth material that you expect with Hot Toys figures. And then finally, what brought this figure to life is the character rather in the film, and these gigantic boots. Look at these, absolutely phenomenal. Let's pop him off of that as we get the stand out of the way. You don't really need a stand with this one, to be honest, because these boots are just freestanding. They are magnetised, so I've got it on this turntable, which has obviously got metal in it, and it's kind of sticking to it a bit. Don't know why they bothered putting magnets in it, to be honest, but a bit of a gimmick, but it's not kind of mentioned in the instruction booklet or anything, but that just looks absolutely incredible, doesn't it? The details on it, these canisters here with even the gold kind of valves on the top, and it's got the pipe work going up into the, I wonder where it actually goes, right up there, so it does actually lead up into the suit at the top, and it's got these like the leg brace things here. Just looks unbelievably good. That back on these boots, I mean, just look insanely good. And they're kind of uniform on both sides, so once you've seen one side, you've seen the other, to be honest. But just look at the detail on it and all the kind of, I don't know, all the metal and stuff. It's not actually metal, but the details on it are just crazy good. I'm well impressed with that. Like I say, let me know whether you're going to be picking this up. I mean, the boots and the fur, it's a pricey figure, but those unique kind of elements of the fur and the boots and stuff, I think are really justifying it. You can see his foot in the actual boot there when you articulate it, but all this wiring as well, the pipe work, this piping coming down there into the bottom of the shoe. It just looks crazy, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, it's so unique. I've not really seen a figure like this before. It's amazing to get this one in the collection. Like I say, I've been after it I've been hoping that it would get released at some point, but didn't think it ever would. And here it is. So let's stick him in a few poses and wrap the video up. Should be quite a quick one.
You stand guard.
Like, this figure absolutely it's stunning, absolute beast as well. Obviously it's just over 12 inches tall, and it feels solid, like hefty, because it's kind of like a bulky figure as well, because it's got the big coat and the armour. So I mean, the fur-lined coat, it just immediately catches your eye, doesn't it? And it gives it that kind of rugged, winter-ready sort of vibe, straight out of the movie basically. And the armour detailing, just immaculate, and the weathering effects just brings that, obviously, like we know with Star Wars, that realistic worn-in look. Phenomenal figure. Well impressed. Like I say, a little bit on the pricey side, but it just looks stunning. I mean, I'm not going to be putting it in any crazy poses. It's just going to be museum pose, as basic as possible really. Because articulation is good on it, but obviously it's got that amazing Hot Toys body underneath, but the bulky coat and the armour do limit kind of the range of motion. But you can achieve some like walking poses and aiming poses, but it's not like Spider-Man levels of flexibility. I don't want to put it into any dynamic poses and wreck this coat, because the coat looks stunning. I just worry that, you know, the stitching might come away, or I noticed the furry bits near the hands, look, you can kind of pull it apart a bit basically. So just a straightforward museum pose. It's going to look amazing anyway. So, and the magnetic boots do offer a really cool touch actually, realism and the ability for it to stand, you know, upright without using the stand. It's never going to fall over basically. So it's so good. So is it worth it though? I mean, if you're a Star Wars fan or you just love Troopers, I mean, this is so unique in the design of it. It's definitely a standout piece. Incredible craftsmanship, like on the coat and everything. The limited articulation might be a bit of a drawback for some like who like to pose up the figures like quite heavily, but as a display piece, you know, it's an absolute eye catcher. It's a showstopper. At the end of the day, this Trooper, it earns a solid, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10, absolutely amazing. They said the only drawback really is I would have liked maybe a fisted left hand, because I like having a fisted hand opposite the blaster holding hand. That's just like how I'll pose some of my figures, so there you go.
Stop that ship! Blast them!
So as far as companion figures go with this one, obviously the logical one would be Han Solo, but this is how I've got him displayed at the minute, so let's switch this up. So there he is with his big coat on, a big bearskin coat type of thing, looking amazing, that with the grapple hook and everything. Put the goggles on. Great figure. I'm going to keep him like that, I think, now for the foreseeable future, especially now we've got this amazing range trooper to stand next to him. It just looks absolutely phenomenal, that. And I would really have liked to have seen a few more of the characters as well from Solo, because I really enjoyed the film, like Kira and Tobias Beckett, Dryden Voss, the whole crew as well, really, Lando as well. I mean, it's such a great film. I don't understand why people don't like it, to be honest. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that quick look at the range trooper from the Solo movie. It looks absolutely amazing. I can't get over how good it is. Honestly, it's a basic figure really, but it's just so eye-catching, so unique, and the boots look amazing on it. The actual head sculpt, I mean the helmet looks fantastic, all the weathering and everything. Absolutely beautiful figure. Like I say, let me know in the comments what you think. If you want to chat about this or anything else in the collection, I'll see you in the comments. Otherwise, see you in the next video. Take it easy.